Law, Ethics, Comp and Society 4, video presentation by Tian Jingguan. This presentation talk about the dilemma of cheap electronics. Going to look what happened, going to find why it happened, and going to think how to be better. In 2012 January, an important Times article set off shockwaves in the consumer tech industry by focusing on tragedies and working conditions at Foxconn, the Chinese electronics factory that makes Apple iPhones. It describes excessive overtime, crowding in worker dorms, improper disposal of hazardous waste, and unsafe working conditions. Let's look at the reasons. Jumping, yes, jumping. That is all the starting point. From January 23, 2010, first Foxconn employees jump, to November 5, 2010, Foxconn has occurred 14 from jumping events. Why? Why they jump? Media refers jumping causes, maybe because to poor working conditions. Mechanical production line monotonous job, let alone wages, and I ask with my friends, which he has been working Foxconn, he said, work is numbness, tired, and pressure was big. In production line only 3 or 4 people, he need to open 7 machine, and for all operate, only 3 steps and 2 modes, and he said, his work is better with others. For example, drilling, 1 modes, 3 steps, get up and put up drilling, and then finish, that all. Only this work a day, and when you work, you can't talk. When you back to sleep, your roommates go to work. People don't have time to do social intercourse. However, he still hired somebody, said, if a big business case, Foxconn recruit people. When business done, it lay off employee. Now we see somebody call it sweatshops. It's have reason for efficiency and cost. It may be right, but we have problem. We all don't want to see our electronics is built by others' sweats. We want cheap. We still want ethical. At same time, world economic problems. Various developed countries need more work to improve the domestic economy. They want big company move back them's factory to create more job, so big company be faced with social pressure and political pressure, but they can accept it, increase cost, buy new land, build new factory, re-recruitment, sold expensive product, etc. It not just how many present product price will increase. It means existing economic system. Developed countries use technology. Developing countries use labor and resources. This system will be rebuilt. And even we just talk with number of job increase. It's still incomplete. Now, in Europe, even in Ireland, the first line of jobs is from the waiter to the car wash. More Asians, blacks, and Eastern European migrant workers. They can accept low price. They don't carry with how many hours they worked. Did you do better with them? So, I don't think it can be work, because even there is not China, the will another country. What happened that now will still happen, but let we look carefully and deeply. We found these job what we talk about is more mechanization duplication, which had a huge pressure on the human spirit. I'm thinking, hundreds years early, our ancestor did like this, but now, many operate give the machine. Let us freed from the fatigue and repetitive manual labor. We can't back to hundreds years early. All work must be human to do it by yourself, and we don't want pay more. Because enough cheap, then can more and more person use. Then our life will improve. Then society can move forward. So, I think, increased automation, which will greatly ease the pressure from the moral dimensions, and also have the qualifications and knowledge requirements. Then wage will increase by natural exploitation of slaves. In slave society, exploitation of farmers. In feudal society, exploitation of workers. In modern society, I hope that in the future, we exploit the robot.